Okay, so we are driving down Durango right now. Figured I'd give you a little bit of a preview getting to this property. We're going to Spanish Trails, and it's another one of my listings. It actually hasn't hit the market, so we're giving you an exclusive first look at this property before it gets listed. Guard gated community, Spanish Trails. So we're over here in 89117, just outside of Summerlin. And you can see Durango Road, a nice wide road here, easy access. Getting down here, just came off of the 215 freeway. And so, yeah, we're headed down to the corner of Tropicana and Durango. And that's where we're going to turn onto Tropicana. And we're going to go inside of the guard gate. And I kind of want to show you the experience to get inside of the guard gate. So that's kind of what this is all about. Tropicana is going to be coming up here real soon. You can see Spanish Trails is actually off to the right side here. Typical construction barrels in Las Vegas. You see these everywhere. Whether or not they're doing construction, yet to be determined. Sometimes the barrels just sit there for a while. But yeah, we're going to hang a right here on Tropicana, and then the guard gate's going to be immediately up here to the right. Oh, my camera decided to go all crooked. Sorry about that. What the heck? Come on. And we're entering through one of the two guard gates. So it's actually going to be, try to keep my camera straight. It's actually going to be the west gate here that we're going to enter through for this particular property. This is all Spanish Trail to the right. I'm going to give you a drone tour and a little neighborhood tour as well. But yeah, you can see the sign here, West Gate, and that's what we're turning into. And we're going to pull up here. So as you turn in, you can see a beautiful luxury community here. I'm not sure why my camera just decides to go crooked, but I'm doing the best I can. So residents are going to use the right gate here. You can see it stops, but you're going to have a transponder on your car that's going to automatically open that gate. And then if you're a guest like I am, we're going to pull over here to the left, give them my ID, tell them who I am, and then we'll continue forward through there. So the guard's going to come out now. Hi, how you doing?
Hold on. Yeah.
I'm a realtor. I'm here for 8591 Heather Downs.
591.
Yeah, Heather Downs, and all realtors should be cleared. I'm also the listing agent for the property.
Okay, well, look at that.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. So she returned my ID. Now she's going to check the property, make sure that I have access, and then she's going to give me a little card that goes on my windshield here. And this gate is usually maybe one car here, if that. It's usually pretty quiet on this gate. Sometimes on these gates, you know, I'll give you a little look at the guard shack here. So that's where they're going to be. But usually on these gates at some of the communities, there's long lines, there's landscapers, all kinds of, you know, wait times. But here it's always been real pleasant. I've been into this neighborhood, gosh, so many times, and I've never had a long wait to get in, meaning a lot of cars trying to get in at the same time. You can see the palm trees, beautifully lined palm trees there. And nice wide streets here, paved real nicely. Just a beautiful luxury community here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I got my little placard here. I'm going to put that on the windshield and head through the gate now. 25 miles per hour through this neighborhood, and they definitely monitor that. Let me move this out of the way. There we go. So you can see the golf course here to the right. That's Spanish Trail Country Club. And then if we look over to the left, you're going to see the lake, the waterfall, some beautiful homes on the golf course there. Fairway running down to the left. Big speed bumps here. Lots of walking paths and trails. The golf course kind of works its way through the whole neighborhood. So you'll see here straight ahead, you can see the golf course as well. And I just wanted to give you a real comprehensive look at this luxury community because it is one of the high-end luxury communities here in Las Vegas. You can see a big lake there. And the particular unit we're going to is a townhome here in a little community called the Islands, which is, I guess, for lack of a better term, a subdivision of Spanish Trail. So you can see lots of single family homes, and there are purchase options. We have a little golf cart crossing here for golfers going to the golf course. We have a pet park up on the corner. So tons of parks. Like I said, walking, jogging, workout center, pools. And it's a huge community, so we're actually not going to drive around the entire community today. Wow, this camera just will not stay straight. I turn it straight, it turns crooked. So then I straighten it there and it goes back to normal. But enough about my problems here. So yeah, a lot of little subdivisions with, different areas. So they could be single family. There's a couple pockets of townhomes here. And you can see just a beautiful neighborhood. There's also some very large estate style homes. Huge lots, multi-million-dollar homes all throughout this neighborhood. So really a lot of options here. You also have double gated communities. So you can see Innisbrook here coming up. So this is going to be a cul-de-sac where we turn around, and you can see a double gate there. So big homes in that area. More paths to the right there. And then this is a little subdivision here to the left of single family homes, but again, parks on every corner. I mean, there's just so much beauty and opportunity here for outdoor experiences. You can see people walking their dogs. And they do enforce the speed limit for sure. You will get a ticket. You will pay a fine, park in the wrong place. I mean, they really monitor the neighborhoods closely, which is a good thing if you care about the value of your home. So we're going to turn back the way we can, because otherwise this is going to be a 40-minute video of us driving around the neighborhood. And the camera decided to go crooked again. Oh my gosh, what is going on with this camera today? Sorry about that. I don't mean to complain, but I'm just trying to give you a good look here, and it's fighting me. So speed bump here. We're going to cross back over. So to the right here is where we came in. This is that entrance area. You can see that lake to the left. And this is going to be the fitness center here for you. So they have pools, workout areas. And that you have access to this fitness area, fitness center, by being a member of the community. Tennis courts, pickleball, lots of amenities there. And then, yeah, just beautiful trees, beautiful scenery, parks, little rivers running through everywhere, which I'll show you more of later. Now with this townhome, the HOA is going to take care of the entire outside of the property. That includes your home, your roof, your lawn, the little pond out back. And the property we're going to has a very unique backyard in the sense that you're not looking at other neighbors. You have a nice big private backyard with a little pond there. You also have this beautiful little pond out front. So here's what I mean by big estate homes. We'll just take a quick look to the left here. You can see the gate there, personal gate for that home. And that's just a giant home, probably 6,000 or 7,000 square feet with their own little private entrance. Another speed bump. So we're coming up on the community that we are going to be looking at today, where my new listing is, and that's the Islands. So off to the right here, you can see the pool. So we do have a pool area here, a little clubhouse, and that's going to be exclusive for this little community called the Islands and these townhomes. You can see the landscape manicured very well. Plenty of parks. We have a pond directly ahead. And we'll hang to the left here. So about 3 townhomes per building. They all have 2-car garages. You can see a lot of pine trees. Once a year, the HOA will come and clean off your roof for you because the pine trees tend to drop a lot of needles. So you will have buildup. You can see some here on this roof there. And then, you know, they will come through and clean those off every year for you. They also paint the garage doors every, I think it's 5 or 6 years. This particular unit is due in the next year to have the garage door painted, so that will be done for you as well. And there's a lot of upgrades in this unit that we're going to look at today, but here's an example of one of the ponds. Just really nice little community here, really nice little areas to relax. And this is going to be the unit here on the left side we're coming up on. I'm going to park here. And again, just great spot. You have this, I love this little area here with the pond and the trees and the shade. And that's going to be directly across the street from the unit. So let's get out and we'll take a look around. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and a home for sale today. Property tour. Am I on vacation? No, I'm not. Believe it or not, I am in Las Vegas. We have places like this. Absolutely beautiful luxury neighborhood here. Spanish Trail, 89113 of Las Vegas, just outside of Summerlin. And the property is actually in front of me here, but I wanted to show you this great location. We're going to have a little pond, a little river outside of the property as well. But as I turn around, you're going to see we're right across the street from this beautiful little secluded, shaded spot here. And this is the property here behind me. So we have a brand new listing, hasn't even hit the market yet. It is my personal listing, so I'll be putting it on the market very soon. 8591 Heather Downs Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89113. 2,037 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. There's a loft and a very unique backyard to this particular unit. Most of these units are going to be looking into their neighbor's backyard and you kind of share the area. But over here, we're going to have a very private, oversized backyard. You have the pond, you have a little river. You can see a beautiful curb appeal. The HOA is going to take care of these roofs. In about a month here, they come and clean off the roof, and they do that every single year. You're going to see we have a neighborhood pool here, and then we also have a community pool outside of this little subdivision that's called the Islands. So the home's listed for $539,900, and we're going to tour today just for you. Not on the market yet, so this could be your chance at this gem lock and leave property here, Townhome in Spanish Trail. So we're going to go inside this very special, very unique product today and check it out and see if it's the perfect home for you. Follow me inside. Let's go take a look. Okay, so we're out of the car now, and the unit is directly behind me, just, you know, a few steps away. But I really love this area here. You just don't get this in Las Vegas. Now, the HOA fees are a little bit higher in this community because, one, you have the luxury community of Spanish Trail, and you're going to pay a premium because it is a luxury community with all the amenities, the guard gate, something that's, you know, on the rarer side here in Las Vegas. And then you also have the HOA for the community, which would be Townhome HOA, which of course covers all that landscape, the outside of the home, the roofs, things like that, as well as the amenities with that pool and the clubhouse up front. So this is going to be the building here. And the unit's going to be 8591 on this corner unit. And when you have a townhome, if you're the center unit, you get less windows. So when you're a side unit, you have more windows on the exterior, which is a nice feature. 8591 Heather Downs Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89113. It's going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. 2,037 square feet of living space. And we're listing it for $539,900. Not on the market yet. It will be on the market. We're about a month away from them cleaning the roof. You can see a little bit of, pine needles building up on the roof. About a month away, they're going to come blow all that off, clean it all off, inspect your roof, and you'll be good to go. We do have a little front-facing balcony up here, 2-car garage. And again, this garage door will be touched up and completely repainted here in the next year, which is a great feature as well. Don't have to worry about that. They take care of it. And walking up to the unit, we have that super private backyard, which we'll look at in just a moment. Nice covered little patio entryway. And again, guard gated, a lock and leave home. We'll talk a little bit more about that once we get inside. So I'm gonna grab the key. We're gonna open this door, start touring the inside for you. Okay, here we are. So as we walk in this property here, so if you're looking for a guard gated luxury community with townhomes or condos, essentially a lock and leave, which we'll talk about a little bit later, what that means. There's not very many of them out there. So this is a very niche product, maybe for a second home if you love golf, very close to California, travel out on the weekends, enjoy your place, and then, exercise that lock and leave type situation here, especially in a guard gated community. So we walk in and we have 20-foot ceilings. I mean, vaulted ceilings that just sky high here. And then these are the windows I talked about in the intro, where you really wouldn't have any of these windows on the side if you were a center unit. So very big benefit to being on the edge here in a townhome. 2,037 square feet. So one of the biggest units that they offer here, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You are going to have a downstairs bedroom here and then 1 bedroom upstairs with that loft. But you can see this natural wood little storage area with the cabinets underneath that separates this entryway from the actual family room there. And then we're going to have tile on the floor here. Beautiful kind of marble look tile. And they really did a great job getting this home ready to sell. It smells great, feels great in here. And with the furniture and the pseudo staging, you can really see how the areas should work out for you. So we'll go ahead and start off in the bedroom downstairs, which is going to be right here to the right. There is an alarm system. This is set up and controlled by the HOA. So when you purchase this home, contact the HOA. They'll get this thing all set up for you. It's included with the HOA package, and they'll monitor this alarm for you as well. Of course, there are armed guards at the gates, and there's even a panic button upstairs that I will show you as well. Well, we'll talk about it. I don't know that I can show you because I think it's behind the bed. You can see a big horn here, very loud for the alarm. Coat closet here. Little panel for the alarm system itself, and then bedroom number 1 downstairs. So you can see good sized bedroom for downstairs. We also have the upgraded shutters throughout the whole home. Big upgrade here, especially considering how many windows there are. So nice to see these, a nice modern look to them. Nice thin paneling, and those will open up all nice and give you a lot of natural light as well. But we have an engineered wood floor in this bedroom. You can see a queen bed with plenty of room for a desk on the side, a nightstand, and then we have a big closet over here as well. Mirrored doors, and kind of what you'd expect for the time. So downstairs bedroom. So if you aren't really feeling the stairs, you can always just use this bedroom as, you know, your living space. Now you're not going to get away from stairs completely because we do have, you know, a couple steps here and a couple steps there. Just wanted to point that out. And if we keep going down here, we're going to have the bathroom. So we do have a 3/4 bath here. There's 2 bathrooms total. So full bath upstairs for the primary, and then this would be the guest bath for, you know, this downstairs bedroom if that's what you choose to do. But it's been remodeled since the building of the home. You can see a special shower head there. Glossy tile, a glass tile in black and gray. And then we have like a brushed nickel frame on that big glass door there. Toilet looks to be in great shape. And then we have these black granite countertops here, or black quartz. Shaker style cabinets with the brushed nickel faucets. And then a modern LED light up there up top, and big mirror across the back. So that's your downstairs guest bath as well as the 3/4 bath. We're also going to have a little linen storage over here to the right side. So a good placement for this bathroom. Keep your towels in there, maybe extra sheets. And then I want to believe this used to be a laundry room, but they've modified it to just storage, I believe. I'd have to go look at the other units to be certain, but that's what it really feels like here. You have plugs back here, and yeah, there's the hookup for the washer and dryer. So you could easily put the washer and dryer back in here, just remove these shelves, and you have your washer and dryer hookup there. However, they do have the washer and dryer in the garage, which makes this kind of a nice big utility space with plenty of storage. And if it is going to be, you know, a second property, a vacation property, don't really have to worry about where the laundry room's at necessarily. Now, if you lived here full time, you might want to move these back inside. But it is going to come with these fairly new GE front load washer and dryers here. We have the water heater, nice clean setup, the drip can, earthquake straps, and then your air handler over here to the left. Insulated garage door. Again, we talked about that. They're going to refinish and paint the garage door on the outside coming up this year. I think he said it was every 5 to 6 years. Do have a little window out of the garage, which is nice for some extra light. But yeah, just a big 2-car garage. Plenty of space here. And really, these washer and dryer setup here doesn't affect your parking, I wouldn't imagine. There's plenty of room. But again, you could throw those inside. No problem at all if that's what you chose to do. So yeah, 2-car garage, oversized. And let's head back in and go take a look upstairs. And wait till you see this backyard. Very unique backyard for these townhomes here. Gonna have the kitchen through there. We'll be back there in just a moment. I like how they've kind of separated, you know, you can see the stairs. They put this darker gray tile there, which matches great. And I love that they did that. So if it was just white tile to the edge, it'd be hard to kind of see and pick up with your eye. So that's really going to save a lot of issues for someone maybe tripping or falling down those stairs. You can see it very clearly. Shouldn't be an issue at all. So back to engineered wood up the stairs, and they have this beautiful tile look, Spanish tile look on the front of the stairs. I do like that a lot. And this very industrial metal steel rail here. And I like when homes have this steel rail personally. I think it's a good look. It feels good, nice and sturdy. And they've painted that in a matte black. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. Little roundabout area here to turn around and head back up the stairs this way to the loft. But yeah, look at that rail. I think that's really cool. And again, plenty of windows. I mean, just in this room alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 windows just in this room, not including this gigantic slider here. So a lot of light. And then we have 14 and another slider. 2 balconies with this home. Floors are in great shape. This engineered wood with kind of a light natural wood look to it. And you can see set up perfectly for little media area. You could set up, you know, a sleeper couch or some beds here if you wanted to make it more of a vacation home and have a lot of people here. A lot of options. And I just love the way it's almost a balcony looking over the home here. Over 2,000 square feet of living space. Only $539,900 for this home. If you love the furniture, let's talk about it. If it is a second home and you just want to buy it furnished, well, I'm sure we can negotiate it in. Let's talk. So we're going to open these roller blinds. Nice high quality roller blinds. They do have the chain, but I don't mind that at all. It's not like something you're gonna be opening and closing a ton, especially with this covered patio out here, but they are high quality, nice thick material. And that is a smooth slider right there. I'll tell you what, it's a big heavy door and slides real smoothly. And then we're out in the front covered patio here. And notice they have these taller stools, which is perfect. So when you sit down, you can still kind of see around. So you want like a bar height table and chairs out here so you can still see and kind of enjoy. The walls are pretty high. That's also great for safety. You have little ones out here. It's going to be no issues at all. And what a beautiful day. I swear when I come here, just the days are more beautiful in this neighborhood for some reason. Maybe it's the trees, the shade, the water you see, but yeah, just a gorgeous area here. And not necessarily a cul-de-sac, but you can see how it kind of comes off of the main road there. And you have this area here. Yeah, beautiful. So that's going to be one of your 2 areas to hang out. And then of course there's one off of the primary bedroom, which we're about to head over to. Wow, I'm telling you, this door slides so smooth. Look at this. Wow, that is like butter, I guess, as they say. All right, I'm going to close these blinds and we will keep moving. Well, let me put the stick back in the door too. Always put a stick in your door. We talked about that on a previous video recently. There we go. So that's going to be your loft. Good sized loft. You can see kind of not an overly wide couch, but a very deep couch, and there's plenty of space for it. So you could do a much bigger couch if you wanted, absolutely. And this will bring us over to the primary bedroom. Now I love the layout of this bedroom. So bedroom itself is going to be off to the left. We have a closet here, and we're going to have a separate vanity area here. You can see plenty of room for a stool or a chair. You have a bright light overhead, actually 2. And then, you know, that big mirror. So makeup area or whatever you use that for. And then we're going to have linen closet here right behind the door. So tucked away. Nice to be out of the way there. And then back to this white tile that we saw downstairs. And the bathrooms have the same... Did I turn the light back off? There we go. Wow. Very bright light. So the white shaker style cabinet. So same setup. So when they remodeled, they did the downstairs bathroom the same as this. Obviously, this is dual sink, undermount porcelain sink. The brushed nickel faucets there. But yeah, already remodeled for you. You can see this beautiful freestanding tub here, and then just mirrors everywhere. Vaulted ceiling in the bathroom as well. Just a great sense of space. And then they've put this treatment on the window with these flowers. I really like that personally. So much better than just a plain kind of, opaque type treatment. And then it also covers up the bubble glass. I think that's a great look there. I mean, you can still kind of see it's bubble glass, but it looks different. And yeah, big soaker tub there, freestanding. And then we do have a door going over into the water closet, also access for the shower. So you can see the black accent wall here. More of those flower designs. And then pretty big shower. About 4x4 almost here. And same design as downstairs. You can see that black glass and gray tile there. Big glass panels, and then they've just wrapped it in that shiny tile. Almost the same as the floor. Pretty close, maybe the exact same tile. Just looks just a touch busier. And then they've done that pattern on the base of the shower just to kind of give you that dimension and a little bit of traction down there. So yeah, that's going to be your primary bathroom here. And we'll turn back around and head over to the closet. So you can see big walk-in closet here. You thought it was going to be small, but it's not. We have the attic access overhead, nice bright light, and then plenty of racks. And for this size home, and again, being maybe a vacation home or a second home, great option, with the closet this size. Mirrored doors here. Now lock and leave. Let's talk about that a little bit as we walk into this vaulted ceiling bedroom, which is a huge bedroom, king size bed, and you can see all the space, 2 nightstands, sitting area with a little table. We have the dresser over here. We have a 2-way fireplace, or a corner fireplace, I guess you could say. 2-way is kind of misleading. So behind this bed frame, there's a little metal plate with a red button. That's an emergency button, so that sets off the alarm immediately. So if you sense danger, something's going on, obviously it's covered here, but if you move the bed a little bit, it would be exposed. Hit that button, security's going to come right away. So a nice little safety feature here. But what does lock and leave mean? Lock and leave is basically a property where it would be a good second property, or maybe it's your primary property, but you travel a lot. So lock and leave, basically you lock up the home, turn everything off, you leave, and you don't have to worry about it. So not only are we in a townhome where you don't have to worry about the lawn, you don't have to worry about the sprinklers or any of that kind of stuff, you also are in a guard-gated community with security. The security drives around a very heavily watched neighborhood. So not allowed to talk about safety as a realtor. That's one of the things we're not allowed to talk about, but you can put 2 and 2 together. You have guards at the gate. You saw how, you have to show your ID. They know every single person that's in the neighborhood. You have roaming security. You have the alarm system. You're tucked away here in a corner in a townhome. So lock and leave, basically just peace of mind. You travel a lot, or you're just here on the weekends every once in a while. You lock it up. You don't have to worry about it. So lock and leave in a guard-gated community is kind of a rare find. So we're going to go ahead and open this back patio here. And, oh, I'm on the wrong side. and go take a look. So we have a covered patio here. It's a dump truck right on the corner. It's going to be loud, but you can see we have beautiful little pond there in the backyard, which we'll take a closer look at. But yeah, we're out here on this covered patio here. Wow, that is the loudest truck right next to us. And you can see your big backyard, but yeah, you have this big covered patio. And you're gonna have 2 patios downstairs as well, but just a nice relaxing place. You have the mountains out there in the background and just a real nice little covered area right off the primary bathroom. Yeah, it's not a dump truck, it's the trash truck. And typically that truck's not gonna be there. But that was very loud for that truck. And yeah, so the primary bedroom here, you have your gas fireplace, of course. Plenty of space. I'm just going to close these roller blinds here. Oh, did I lock the door? Going back up. Make sure I locked the door. I did not lock the door. Okay, great. Oh. There we go. Door is locked. With the stick in the door as well. All right, so I hope you're liking the tour. $539.9. It's my newest listing. It'll be on the market soon, but you're getting a first look. If you like my tours, like my channel, give me a quick thumbs up down there at the bottom. Really appreciate that. It helps me support my channel. And I appreciate you spending your valued time with me. If you want to stay in tune with videos as I post them, or my listings, of course, a home like this, first look exclusive, you're only going to see this property on this channel here. Hit that subscribe button down there, the little bell, and it'll let you know every time I post a video. So now we're down into the family room area. So you can see they did this treatment on the wall, similar flowers we saw upstairs. Beautiful artwork, but that's not what we're here to talk about, but they did do a great job with the artwork. But yeah, just look at this space. Beautiful space. I love how the stairway just kind of curves around there. And a couple places for your TV. Obviously, you could put the TV on this wall up here. They opted to put it kind of under the stairs there, which I really like that they did that. So it kind of gives you an idea of what you could do with that space. But obviously, you could throw the TV up there. Now, technically, this would be a little bit of a dining area based on this light above. But again, the options are all yours. There's so many different things you could do. You could do the orientation of this room so many different ways. They have this beautiful accent wall here. And then that's a lot of couch. And you can see there's plenty of space. We have room for a little table and some extra space on the side here. So nice big spot. A lot of options for you. We're actually going to go out back through this door, but let's check out the kitchen and the other dining room. And now this room obviously has the dining light. You can set it up as the dining room if that's what you want. Or you could set this up as the TV room and kind of have your living room, dining room over here to the left in this main area. Totally up to you, but you do have another gas fireplace, so 2 gas fireplaces here. This built-in unit, this is custom installed. This is not here in the other models, but you can see the beautiful glass shaker style cabinets there, the storage, the countertops. Just a real good look and a nice bonus upgrade here. And then you can see this is a large table. They do have the accent wall there as well. Massive sliding door, like 8 by 8 on that door. And then of course they have it set up as the dining room, but totally up to you. You could switch it up, throw a ceiling fan up here, throw a couch in here, TV on the wall, whatever you like. And then that brings us around to the kitchen. You also have room here. So you can obviously put stools up at this countertop, but you could do, if this was like a family room, TV room, you have plenty of room for a dining table here as well. So very, very versatile. And you can see a coaxial hookup there on the floor. And then the kitchen has been remodeled as well. You can see those black countertops on this kind of peninsula. We have a single basin stainless sink. We have 2 water systems in this home. So one's going to be the reverse osmosis system you can see here. That's going to be under the sink. That's going to give you fresh drinking water out of that little nozzle. We also have professionally installed Bosch water treatment system behind this refrigerator. So your ice and your water out of the refrigerator are also going to be filtered, clean, and ready to drink. So a nice setup here. Nice open kitchen. You have the white flooring, the white shaker cabinets, kind of a chrome look on the handles. 5-burner gas range with the flat top and the oven. Futuristic. I forget how to open this. I opened it last time. I think you push the button and it opens automatically. Futuristic hood vent here. Love to see that. The nice glossy black. And then they have a little bit of glass in the cabinets on the end there for some storage. Stainless steel dishwasher. I love this pattern on the backsplash, kind of a basket weave with the grays and the whites and the black. Throw a microwave in the corner. And then, of course, refrigerator comes with the home as well. And your pantry storage here. So big cabinets, big pantry storage. You get some pullouts in there. You're going to have plenty of space. You have overhead storage and just plenty of cabinets. And again, depending on what you're using this home for, I think it's perfect for so many different scenarios. So that's going to be it for the kitchen there. Oh, some more glass cabinets on this side as well. Nice little area for like a coffee station here. So there you go. That's going to be the interior of the home. Hope you're enjoying the tour so far. This one will be on the market soon, but if you want a first look or a first shot at it, call me today. It's the only unit for sale in this little townhome subdivision that's this size. The next largest would be 1,300 square feet. So not quite half the size, but definitely much smaller. We'll open the slider here. That's a big, heavy slider there for you. And it opens very smoothly as well. So it's another like 8x6 slider here. And then you can see out back. So no covered patio here, but you do have this big umbrella, the outdoor furniture, of course. Sure, there's negotiation for that in there. And then this is your private backyard. You have this little shaded area under the trees here, big Chilean mesquite, some pine trees, and all this is yours. So you have these chairs back here as well. And this is going to be that area right off of the dining room. Now your neighbors are going to be over here on this side, right? But they're not going to really be able to see you unless they're all the way out back here. So pretty much all this that you see, all of this is pretty much yours privately. Big private wall here as well. And then you have a little pond back here. You will get ducks, maybe a turtle or two. And you can see the little river area here flows all the way down. So beautiful backyard. This is the unit here for you. That's it for this tour. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Give me a call. Let's get you out here and see this home in person. Spanish Trail, right outside of Summerlin. Luxury community. Pools, golf, whatever you need, they have it. Fitness center. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.